Tell him we've got the delivery. I'll watch the truck. You got it, boss.
Only one thing will work on this door. Ionic webbing.
I have eyes on Spider-Man!
It could be worse. I could be Mucus Man. It's ionic webbing, not ironic. This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better. All the armor in the world can't fix stupid. Man, I was in the zone. Hey,
spread out. Secure the area.
You got it.
I want a perimeter set up. All points of entry watched.
I'm on it. I catch anyone slacking off, they'll end up padding my arrest stats.
Understood, sir.
Maintain radio contact. Check in every 5 minutes. I'll spread the word. The boss wants everyone working double shift.
I'll tell the boys.
Task Force cops working with crooks. No, who could have possibly predicted that? Except everybody. Okay, ionic webbing, let's redecorate.
Huh? Got the spider! I see him! What?
If I take out the guys giving orders, it'll mess up the whole organization. They always look so surprised. Oh, yeah.
I don't care what beef you had with a guy in your old crew. There's no more Russians, no more Italians or Yakuza. We all work for the Kingpin now, got it?
Man, this
Armor might
sweet.
look cool,
Ain't
but
nothing
it doesn't make
gonna
him
stop
any
us now.
faster.
Yeah, the Kingpin's scary, but I'd look for him over the Osborn kid any day.
You've been
That guy's
busy,
got issues,
Spider-Man.
man.
Care to add more crimes to the list?
Ah, come on, what's a spider gonna do? He messes with us. He just gives us an excuse to buff.
I can check that one off my list. I might just have a future at this.
Got him!
Gotcha!
I knocked out your tooth, but don't worry. I left it under your pillow. Time to screw up their lines of communication by taking out the guys who give the orders.
Bam! There he is!
I see him!
The armored guys are in charge. If I take them down, it'll confuse everybody. I'm getting too far away from the action. With great power comes great responsibility. Can't forget that. Just what I want. If I take down the armored guys, the rest won't know what to do.
I'm not sure about the Kingpin. I don't... Working for a guy whose name I don't know.
His money's green. And if you ask too many questions... It's bad for your health. That's all you need to know.
Who can resist that? Now take some time to think about what you did wrong.
It really is so hard to get good help these days.
It's not that you're bad at your job. Okay, it is.
Here, he's right here!
The spider! Form on me!
Hey, ball, that you?
That's what I'm talking about. The guys in armor are calling the shots, which makes them my prime targets.
What's that? A rat? You're a fool, Spider-Man.
Ionic webbing's my best shot here.
Those lackeys were right.
Looks to me like the elite task force wasn't all that elite.
I'm sure you're quite pleased with yourself, but the night is young.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. It's my lucky day.
Do you know how much you cost me? But the bill is coming due, Spider-Man!
Just what I wanted. Did that hurt? Oh, wait, I just remembered, I don't care.
I suppose when you live such a sad little life, you can't help but cling to small victories. You fancy yourself a hero. I've done more. This city than you could ever dream of.
Somebody there? Bruno?
You'll love my ionic webbing. Makes heavy metal so much lighter.
What's that?
I learned a valuable lesson today. Kicking bad guys in the face is fun. The armor's only as good as the guy inside. And those guys? Yeah, not good.
Please, Spider-Man, beat up some more police officers. It'll make wonderful news footage.
Are you deliberately moving really slowly? Is this like some sort of mime thing? I'll take that.
It's come to my attention that a low-level worker at Oscorp has been killed after falling into a tank containing genetically altered electric eels. His name is something nauseatingly common. Oh yes, Max Dillon. Osborn's people are trying to keep the matter quiet. I wish to see this man's body for myself. Given the fascinating properties of Oscorp's cross-species genetics, there may be a great deal to learn from his corpse. If he is in fact dead, I'm hearing interesting things from our friends at the coroner's office.
Got him!
Just...
The armored guys are giving orders to everyone else. Let's see what I can do to stop that.
Petey, what did he do to you?
99. Whatever those guys get paid, it's too much.
I'm rapidly losing patience with you, insect!
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. Time to screw up their lines of communication by taking out the guys who give the orders. Spidey doesn't play favorites, neither does the seismic blast.
Right now. Okay. What's up, guys?
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. I'm ready to rock of the ear rape. Alright, in 3, 2, 1.
Jeez, I'm trying to do this level, but I can't. It's so hard.
Skip it, doom that up. Skip it, up. Skip it, doom that up. Beep, pop, 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 pop.
This'll shake you
Pop,
up.
pop.
Okay,
Beep, pop,
I'm sorry.
pop,
That
pop.
was corny.
Yo no hablo. I don't speak Allahu Akbar.
I'm gonna hablo Russian. Game is pretty short.
Scary random that up. You wanna do you know, zombies, Bleaks.
What movie are you watching?
Okay.
What movie are you watching,
Alright.
Raka? I'm just curious. Oh, I know.
Yeah. Alright. No.
Who are you talking? What movie? What movie? Sonic? Nice, dude. You're gonna want to get popcorn. Scheiße. Scheiße. Okay, so you're gonna go see Sonic. Alright. Tails in the post-credit scene. Sorry, I had to say that. Tails in the post-credit scene. Okay, I spilled the beans. Rocco, you want to know what the post-credit scene is? Tails in the post-credit scene. Tails in the post-credit scene. What? No. Oh my God, Rocco. Oh my God. Tails in the post-credit scene. Yes.
He said Tails is in the post-credit scene.
You don't know Tails? Don't go see Sonic. Do not even go see Sonic, Rocco. I swear to God, you don't know who Tails. He's a dildo, obviously. No, I'm joking. Yeah, I knew that. Yeah, Sonic and Tails meet. No, I'm joking. I'm joking.
Never mind. Let's fight.
Rocco, you don't even know what we're talking about. Rocco, look, if you do... Red dude? No, that's Knuckles. Oh, shut the fuck up, please. Rocco, listen. Can you watch? Can I? Hey, can I come with you? No, I'm joking. I don't want to go. I already saw it twice. I don't need to see it a third time. Should have got it. Yeah, totally. Rocco, you know I saw the Sonic movie twice, and both times I was impressed.
No one cares on this. No one cares on this.
Oh, yeah, well, fuck.
Loser. You suck, you died to me with a pistol, loser.
Alright, anyways, you're not gonna play zombies?
I mean...
I swear, I could spoil everything for you right now, but I'm not going to. I could spoil so much for you right now, but I can't.
This guy's cheaper than Jameson.
Oh, never mind.
Sweaty fat guys and burritos in here. No offense to burritos.
Lord, I can spoil everything for you in the movie, but I'm not going to.
What? It isn't the Kingpin. Catchy name, but I have to say, you look more like a bowling ball than a pin. Or maybe a beach ball?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
I mean, I'm impressed. You take control of crime in New York right under everybody's nose. The whole city knows you're crooked, and everyone still kisses your tuchus. Which must take what, like a week? A lot of ground to cover is what I'm saying.
The only criminal I see is the masked man guilty of breaking and entering into my private building. A violent vigilante. The Daily Bugle has branded a menace.
Fine, play it like that. But one way or another, you're going down.
And now you've threatened me. I dare say Jonah Jameson will praise me as a hero after I kill you. In self-defense, of course.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really.
I'll crush you! In self-defense, of course.
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I mean butt crack.
Where are your fat jokes now?
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a hell...
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
Let's see how you do hand-to-hand.
Sure, my ionic web weakens metal, but it makes it look fabulous.
This is gonna hurt. Bad. I like hurting. I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
Et voila! It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
I'll crush you! In self-defense, of course.
This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, Marsh...
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
Not so confident now, are you?
It's like a bouncy house, am I right?
No more fancy stuff.
You are so fat. When you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
This is gonna hurt.
This'll shake you up. Okay.
It's time you learned a lesson.
I like hurting people. Let me show you. Let's see how you do hand to hand. No more fancy stuff.
This is what happens when a boy faces a man.
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
They say bad guys don't think of themselves as bad guys, but come on, you must know. Just send me the dry cleaning bill.
I'll make an example of you.
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" Spidey dance party! Well, more of a seismic blast, really. bouncy house. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down.
I'll crush. It appears our association with Mr. Kravinoff has reached a point of diminishing returns. See that he's removed from the country as soon as possible. And send him somewhere with no extradition treaties. It appears our... You, in self-defense. Of course.
You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack.
Come down here immediately. Yes. Fight him myself? People don't expect a crime utopia. They want a world that makes sense, where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong! People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in. Go on, make a joke.
Let's see how you do hand-to-hand.
Where are your fat jokes now?
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
You're not fighting purse snatchers now.
I'll crush you! In self-defense, of course.
This is gonna hurt. Bad.
Think of it as a sticky, gooey, smelly sweater. Cozy, right?
Hey!
No more fancy stuff.
This one time I fought somebody who was a real loser, and they were still better than you.
I like hurting people. Let me show you.
You brought this on yourself!
You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food.
Not so confident now, are you?
Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast. This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny.
I've had enough of you! Hey!
You set Cletus Cassidy loose on the city. Not just to wipe out your rivals, but to scare people. To make things so bad, when you took over, it'd look like you fixed it.
And who else is gonna fix things, huh? You? Running around in a costume, acting out some adolescent power fantasy? I live in the real world, Spider-Man.
You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of...
Come down here immediately! You expect me to fight him myself? People don't expect a crime-free utopia. They want a world that makes sense. Where if you stay out of bad neighborhoods, you don't get hurt. They want order.
You're wrong. People want justice. They want to know that if they work hard and play by the rules, the same rules everyone else has to follow, they'll be okay.
What an amusing world you live in, boy.
I love getting paid to beat punks like you.
This is why they call me amazing.
Not so confident now, are you? I'll make an example of you. Go on, make a joke. Where are your fat jokes now?
No one gets left out when I use the seismic blast. You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a helicopter. No? You're so fat I could have you arrested for 10 pounds of crack. By which I'm... It's like a bouncy house, am I right? You're so fat your high school yearbook photo was taken from a...
What do I pay you for? Get down here! What people want is men like me to make the hard choices. To make the wheels of the world turn so they can work their pathetic jobs and live their small lives and get a cookie at the end of the day. Knowing that someone strong is in charge.
Hey man, I get it. You were a bullied fat kid and now you want to get even. You want to start a software company? Be my guest. But when you start hurting people, when you turn into the bully yourself, I'm gonna shut you down.
How dare you? You know nothing about me. Nothing about my life. You have no idea what I've done to survive.
So talk to me. Let's hear it. You hired Craven, Cletus Cassidy. You're so proud of it. Tell me what you did. Spidey doesn't play favorites. Neither does the seismic blast.
I've had enough of you! You're a fool to challenge me!
You're so fat, when you wear a yellow raincoat, people yell, "Taxi!" This'll shake you up. Okay, I'm sorry. That was corny. You're so fat, you're the same height lying down. Spidey dance party. Well, more of a seismic blast, really. You're so fat, when you go camping, the bears hide their food. You are so fat, when you cut yourself shaving, marshmallow fluff comes out.
I'm not a fool, Spider-Man. I've admitted no wrongdoing, broken no laws. There's no evidence against me.
I have proof you paid Craven.
No, my task force did. As a security consultant. I am shocked and horrified to hear he's done anything improper. If indeed he has. He was hired for his legendary skills and a strong code of conduct that would never allow him to betray a client.
Craven might not give you up, but Cassidy will.
A lunatic like that? Oh, come now. His word can hardly be believed. And besides, a man would have to be a fool to deal with someone of his ilk directly. I assure you, I am no fool. I'm afraid, Spider-Man, that you are the only criminal here.
Yeah? We'll see about that.
This is not an action film, boy. Just because you're young does not mean you can hack my security and gain access to my personal... How are you doing that?
Huh. Now who's underestimated who?
Stop that! I demand you stop...
All units. Max Dillon has escaped custody and is at large in Sector 4.
What did you do?
I have no idea what you mean. Thank you for showing me my areas of vulnerability. I assure you, they will be gone when you return.
He's using those generators to make an energy shield. Gotta take him out. I have to get to Times Square, fast.
You're just making a fool of yourself, Spider-Man. But go ahead.
let me stop you! Get out of here, Spider, before you get squashed!
I can't get through that energy field. Looks like he's drawing the power for it from generators.
That won't help you! I've got more than enough power to burn you to ash! No one cares! Well, I'll make them care! I don't have time to wait! You insect! Just like a light. You hit the light even when you know they'll kill you.
If I don't wreck those generators, I'm not getting anywhere near Times Square.
You'll run for your life! Get out of here, Spider, before you get squashed! Everyone in here is doomed. You should feel lucky you're on the other side. You should have run away while you could. Now you'll die. I don't have time to waste on you, insect. No! I won't let you leave me in the dark! Never again!
So much for the force field. Now I can get over there. I recognize that guy. What happened to him?
I warned you to stay away. Now it's too late.
Just what I always wanted. There's something familiar about you. Max Dillon?
You don't even remember. You said I was your eyes and ears. Said we were partners.
I remember now. I did say that, and I meant it.
Liar! You abandoned me. Left me in that place. Let them hurt me. All alone in the dark.
Max, I don't know what happened to you. I can see you're in pain, but I can't help you unless you let me.
You don't care. I lived my whole life in darkness, and nobody cared. Now you'll all see what it's like.
bad people everywhere, Max. I'm sorry for what they did to you. But that doesn't give you an excuse to be one of them. Ah! For a guy full of electricity, you're pretty dim. Listen, I know we're fighting, but could you recharge my phone?
Now you know what it's like!
At first I felt kind of bad for you. Now not so much. Whatever happened to you, it's affected your mind. But there are people who can help. Places you can go.
No! That's what those doctors said, and all they did was hurt me! Never again! All I wanted was for people to notice me. Well, they'll notice now! I'll light the night while they huddle in the shadows.
You've got some serious self-esteem issues, don't you?
I won't let you do this! I won't let you lock me up in Ravencroft again!
Ravencroft? Max, I just found out what they're doing there. Stop fighting me. Tell the police what they're up to. We can bring them down together.
Everyone wants to hurt me? I'll hurt them first!
Man, your power bill's gonna be through the roof.
I'm not going to let you put me back in that place! I'll kill you before I let them take me again.
I'll have to do without webs for a bit. No, really, how do you play video games? Is it like constant systems crash?
No! It's all getting dark!
Hard not to feel sorry for the guy. He was a victim. And if what he said about Ravencroft is true, I've got to shut that place down. Oscorp's one of their big donors. Maybe Harry can help.
Yeah.
Mr. Osborn, you were right. Fisk is buying up Oscorp stock for a hostile takeover. But as long as you're here, I'm confident we can stop it.
Right. As long as I'm here.
I have it, sir. Richard Parker's spider venom formula. But every time it's been used, there have been serious side effects.
More serious than death? I'll take my chances. Now get out!
Dr. Kafka, is that supposed to happen?
No. I'll shut it down.